On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why you should moan. And this is specifically for the amazing men out there. I'm sure you'll be wondering, why do I have to moan? I'm a man, why do I have to moan? I feel that it is only women that should moan. In fact, this is how so many people feel. This is what so many people think. When you feel it is gender specific, it is only a particular gender that should mourn. Women should mourn and men should mourn likewise. But our focus today is specifically on the men. Men should mourn. Now, this is coming from a concerned sexuality coach. We do surveys every now and then, and I can tell you for real that our women, our ladies are missing out. They are missing out on the fact that you are all refusing to moan. Some men moan, but this is like a general thingy where majority of the men tend not to moan in bed. Men are naturally wired to think that their expressions are not really necessary in bed, and the focus is majorly on the woman, expecting so much from the woman, and then the men also turn out to just do whatever works for them. Now, coming from the angle of speaking to majority of the women would also love to hear their men moan. I'm going to be telling you reasons why you should moan, because it is a reassurance for your woman. It is an ego booster for your woman, and it is a way to also help her sexual confidence. You want to help your woman regain her sexual confidence, boost her sexual confidence, and help her feel that she's doing something to make you feel good. Then you should be moaning in bed. This is a cross expression of feelings of your sexual nature, repression, the way she feels in bed, right? Moaning is a huge turn on for your woman. I'm not asking you to fake the moan, just the same way we advise women not to fake orgasm or fake their moans. But this is you genuinely expressing yourself in bed. And I'm going to be telling you the benefits of moaning, why you should moan to start with, and how you should moan, because some moans can actually be a turn off. Number one, it arouses your partner. If you are moaning in bed as a man, your woman is touching you, she's giving you all the pleasure, she's touching you in the right places, you're actually enjoying it, you're feeling what she's doing, and then you're moaning in return to show that, yes, I am enjoying what you're doing to me. It is a huge turn on for your woman. Just like I mentioned previously, it would arouse your woman. Women enjoy a lot of mental stimulation. I've said that a couple of times here. And your expressions, your physical expressions, your verbal expressions, when you're both making out, can actually be a great way to help her get very aroused. My number two reason here is it also increases your pleasure as well. Now, let me tell you how. Now, because you're moaning, because you're expressing yourself, it's actually making her feel good. Our hormones are rushing. It's igniting our hormones. She feels so good. She feels excited. She feels appreciated. She feels like, oh yes, she's enjoying what I'm doing. Now, because she's excited, she naturally would want to do more. She'll want to give more pleasure, and that's double the pleasure for you. So it also increases your chances of getting more pleasured when you are able to verbally express yourself in bed. So men, please moan. Number three, it gives her an idea of how you feel in bed. When you're quiet, when you're just quiet, she's touching you, she's probably giving you a blowjob, she's exploring your body, and then you're just mute, and then she doesn't even know if she's making you happy or not. Now, let us play it in reverse. Now, if you as the man, you're pleasuring your woman, you're touching her in your mind, you know you're doing the right thing, and then she's not responsive. You know how you feel, you know how bad you feel. You begin to ask yourself questions like, am I sure I'm doing the right thing? Or some men are even very verbal. They go ahead to ask questions. Did you come? Am I touching you well? Do you like it? Do you want more? You know, you begin to ask questions just because you're unsure, because she's not expressing herself the way you would have expected her to express herself. Now, it is the same feeling your woman will be feeling when she's also making out with you. So, it is just very, very okay to help your partner understand how you feel when you're very expressive in bed. So please, moan. It is very, very okay. It is very, very fun. It is a huge turn on when you moan as a man. So let's go to the next reason. Lastly, it gives you an expression of vulnerability and openness. You're able to be more vulnerable around your partner. Because, see, when it comes to exploring sexual acts, the truth is that we all have different things we want to explore in our minds. But society, cultural norms, and so much more has made us restricted to some certain things. And then in our heads, we begin to see sex as routine now, or have a pattern on how to explore sex. Now, you restrict yourself to so many things because of what society says or what society preaches or what you think. Now, your partner is probably willing to do more. You're probably expecting your partner to do more. But when you are lacking in sexual expressions, your partner is unable to tell what you want. You're unable to tell what your partner wants or how far you both can go when it comes to exploration. So, moaning is a way to actually express your thoughts clearly. Moaning is a way to express your desires clearly to your partner. Because when you moan, it gives your partner an interpretation that you're more open to doing more things. If your partner is touching you in a particular way and you're enjoying it and you're actually expressing yourself, you know you're giving her the strength, you're giving her the go ahead to continue with what she's doing. But when you're not moaning, she's laid back. She begins to withdraw. I don't even know if what I'm doing is making sense. I don't know if he's enjoying it. I don't know if he likes what I'm doing. She begins to ask herself questions. There's a lot going on in her mind. And before you know it, she returns back to her shell. And then in your own mind, you're actually telling yourself, she's not even good in bed. She's not doing so much to me. Whereas you are the one not doing what you should do. So it's always advisable to be very vulnerable and open. And this also goes to men as well and women likewise. But we're focusing on the men today. So it encourages vulnerability. So you want to be vulnerable around your partner. You want to be able to express yourself, respond anyhow you want. Now, we are going to the next phase on how you should actually moan. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you haven't, this is the time for you to subscribe so you can watch the next. So before we end the episode tonight, now let's quickly focus on how you should moan. You can whisper in our ears. Tell her what she likes. Tell her how you feel at that moment is a huge turn on. You can just make simple sounds. You can grunt. You can moan silently. You can moan loudly if you want. You can make funny sounds. You can heal. You can actually start with all of this as a starter. And if this is what you've been doing, I'm encouraging you to do more of this. And lastly, you can also talk. You can actually talk. If you're enjoying what she's doing, express yourself, say it. If you're a fast talker, that's good enough. If you're a slow talker, that's good enough. Remember, whispering is different from being a fast talker or being a slow talker in bed. And also make those sounds. It all shows a level of responsiveness, and this is what is needed to enjoy better sex with your partner. So now, after listening to all of this, do you think you should be moaning as a man? Of course, yes, you should. Now, if you're watching this on behalf of your partner, make him watch this video and let him understand why he should be moaning. See you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Talk Sex with Ireti. The E is number 3. Alright, and watch out for more videos. Thank you all for watching. Drop a comment if you enjoyed this. Bye. Thank you.